Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news. All right, folks, hold on tight because what's happening right now could be one of the most significant moves for the Giants this season and beyond. Rumors are swirling that the Giants are making a bold, strategic move to bolster their secondary, and it involves none other than Patrick Surtain, the cornerback from the Denver Broncos. Yes, the same Patrick Surtain who's been making waves in the league, earning a Pro Bowl nod this year and landing at 22 on the top 100 list of 2025. This is a player whose impact can't be overstated, and the Giants are reportedly in serious talks to acquire him, giving their defense a major upgrade. Now, if you've been following the Giants this season, you know that their defense has shown flashes of brilliance, but consistency has been an issue, especially in the secondary. After the injury to Adebo, who's been dealing with a knee issue and is questionable for Week 9, the team has been looking for solutions. The Giants' defense, which was already solid in some areas, really needs a boost, and Surtain's addition could be just what the doctor ordered. Imagine a duo of Surtain and Banks, both with multiple interceptions under their belts this season, forming a lockdown cornerback partnership that could make life miserable for opposing offenses. Surtain's stats are nothing short of impressive. Over his career, he's accumulated 212 tackles, 12 interceptions, and 42 pass defenses. In 2023, he's been a true Pro Bowler with a coverage grade of 84, 2 according to PFF, and he's allowed just 45.2% completion percentage when targeted. That's elite. His ability to shut down receivers with a targeted rate of just 22% makes him a perfect fit for the Giants' secondary, especially as they aim to improve their overall coverage efficiency and create turnovers. And this move isn't just about improving the secondary for the sake of it. It's about transforming the entire defensive outlook of the Giants. The team's coaching staff is clearly looking to elevate their game, especially against teams like the Commanders, who are pass-heavy and pose a significant threat. The Giants' tackles in open space and their run defense could get a huge lift from Surtain's presence, giving them more opportunities to generate sacks and put pressure on quarterbacks. Remember, the Giants' pass rush has been decent but not dominant, and adding a player of Surtain's caliber can lead to at least a 15% increase in sacks, which could be the difference maker in tight games. But let's take a moment to look at the bigger picture here. The Broncos, who are currently sitting at 3-5 and have had a tough season overall, are in a rebuild mode after their rookie year with Nix at quarterback. They're willing to part ways with Surtain, especially since they're trying to free up some cap space, about $9 million, so they can make some moves for their future. The Broncos are also looking to shed salary cap for the upcoming years. In fact, their cap is expected to rise by about $17 million after these moves, which shows they're really committed to a rebuild. They're also trading away picks, specifically a second-round pick in 2026 and a fifth in 2027, in what looks like a strategic move to accumulate draft capital for the future. For the Giants, this isn't just about one player. It's about making a statement that they're serious contenders. Adding Surtain, who's been a cornerstone for the Broncos' defense, could elevate their secondary from a solid unit to one of the best in the league. Projecting his impact, the duo of Surtain and Banks could generate over 10 interceptions combined, which would be a huge boost for a team that's looking to turn defensive stops into offensive opportunities. Plus, with Surtain's ability to shut down top receivers, the Giants' pass defense could see a jump in efficiency from a PFF rating of around 72 to possibly pushing towards 85, reminiscent of impact players like Jaire Alexander in Green Bay. This potential acquisition could also have a ripple effect on the team's overall strategy. The Giants have been trying to tighten up their coverage, reduce points allowed, and create turnovers, key ingredients for a deep playoff push. If Surtain joins the team, it could mean more open field tackles, more forced turnovers, and less time for opposing offenses to operate comfortably. The defense could become a true strength, giving the offense more chances to control the game and put points on the board. And that's exactly what they need if they hope to make a real run in the NFC. Now let's talk about the Giants' current season. They're sitting at 2-6 with a cap space of around $4.5 million, which isn't the most flexible position, but with strategic cuts and smart signings, they're making it work. The team's offensive line has been decent, but their defense needs that extra edge. The addition of Surtain could be the spark they need to turn their season around, especially as they face some tough divisional opponents like the Commanders, who are pass-heavy and have been giving defenses trouble. The Giants, tackling and coverage have been good, but they're missing that elite shutdown corner to lock down the best receivers and force turnovers. Looking ahead, the expectations for the Giants are high, especially with this kind of move. Fans are hungry for a playoff appearance, and bringing in a player like Surtain could be the boost that pushes them over the edge. It's not just about individual talent, it's about team chemistry and strategy. The coaching staff has been emphasizing the importance of turnovers and limiting big plays, and Surtain's skill set fits perfectly into that philosophy. His ability to cover top receivers, combined with Banks' playmaking skills, could be a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks and a big reason why the Giants might turn their season around. And let's not forget the historical context. The Giants have a tradition of making bold moves when it counts, and this potential trade fits right into that pattern. They've always been a team willing to take calculated risks to get over the hump, and acquiring Surtain would be a statement to the rest of the league that they're here to contend. It's also worth noting that the Super Bowl odds for the Giants have been hovering around plus 10-0, but with moves like this, those odds could tighten significantly, maybe even moving into the plus 7-0 range or better, especially if they can lock down their division rivals and make a playoff push. Of course, there are questions and skeptics out there. Some might wonder if the Giants should focus on other areas of the team, or if giving up draft picks now is a smart move when they're still building. But the upside is undeniable. Having a shutdown corner like Surtain could be the missing piece that transforms their defense from average to elite. Plus, with the cap space freed up by the Broncos trade, the Giants might have some flexibility to make additional moves, whether on offense or special teams, to further strengthen their roster. In the end, this potential deal is about more than just a player swap. It's about setting a tone. It's about showing that the Giants are serious about contending, about making a statement in the NFC East, and about building a team that can challenge the best. Fans are excited, players are probably optimistic, and the league is watching closely. If this move goes through, it could be a game changer, not just for the Giants' season, but for their entire future outlook. The NFC East, known for its competitiveness and unpredictability, just got even more interesting. So stay tuned, because we'll be watching closely as this story develops. Will the Giants pull the trigger? Will Surtain wear the blue and gray? If this happens, it's going to be a game changer for sure. And for all of you Giants fans out there, it's an exciting time to be a part of this team. The potential for a resurgence is real, and this move could be that spark that ignites their playoff run. Keep your eyes on the news, stay locked in with us, and as always, let's keep the passion alive for our New York Giants. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster move? Do you think Surtain is the upgrade the Giants need to push toward the postseason? Or are you skeptical about giving up draft picks for a player who might help now but could also be a long-term question mark? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. Remember, this is a team effort. Your voice is part of what makes this community so special. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, analysis, and news about your Giants, so stay tuned. We're in this together, and the best is yet to come for our team. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep the faith, stay passionate, and let's keep dreaming big, because the Giants are on the rise.